Can you even clear the town hall or maybe just get near it? Watch how attackers struggle as they get near the town hall. Today we're checking out an intense town hall 12 anti 2-star ring design that makes life tough for attackers. The town hall is locked in the core, protected by a defensive powerhouse that makes reaching it a nightmare for both ground and air units. What's impressive here is the way this base defends against air troops, especially dragons, which are so popular at Town Hall 12. With defenses paired up, each air defense covers others nearby, creating a tight network of fire that makes it hard for anything to survive a hit. The air defenses are so close that any dragon or electro dragon taking the risk will face multiple defenses firing at once. To add even more pressure, we've placed air traps like the black mines and red bombs, adding extra punch to the damage. But it doesn't stop there. This base also boasts heavy-hitting defenses like the single-target infernos, perfectly positioned to add to the chaos. When you think it might be over, there are air-targeting bows, a Tesla farm, multiple archer towers, and even the Town Hall Giga Inferno itself, all ready to dish out more damage to these troops. With this much firepower, the core is nearly impenetrable. And as if the defenses weren't enough, we have a sweeper positioned right in the core, practically begging for a dragon entry. No matter what strategy attackers try, it's brutal to break through all that. The single-target infernos aren't just a threat to air troops like dragons or electro dragons, but they also give ground attackers a lot of trouble. Whether it's a high HP army like the P.E.K.K.A. Smash, Super Witches, or Super Bowler armies, these infernos make it hard for troops to survive. And that includes queen charge strategies, as keeping a queen alive through a single target inferno is super tough. This works in favor of the trap layout, and if an attacker enters from the top, they'll be met by the king, queen, and air defense, and a whole range of point defenses. The king can stall, and the queen can hit hard, while the surrounding defenses pile on the damage. Add the defensive clan castle troops, especially the headhunters that step in at just the right time, and the attacker's heroes will struggle to make any real impact, as we'll see in the replays. Since the clan castle is closer to the top, it's very likely an attacker will send a queen charge from this side, as the ultimate aim of a queen charge is to clear out the defensive heroes and clan castle troops, so the secondary army like the Lava Lunar Hybrid will get through the rest of the base without much hindrance. But as they move into this section, the remaining base is loaded with traps to target secondary troops, which are the hogs or miners or loons. Against a queen charge hybrid, for example, we'll see how the queen gets hit hard by both defensive clan castle troops and the defenses in the top compartment. This setup forces attackers to burn through their spells fast, just to keep the queen alive, but they still fail to do so. By the time the hybrid troops are sent in, they hit a deadly spread of giant bombs and spring traps, all perfectly placed along their expected path. When those hybrid troops enter the core, it's a field of doom, as the Town Hall's Giga Bomb is waiting to blast them, in addition to all the firepower from the surrounding defenses. For Queen Charge Lava Loon attacks, things don't get any easier. The Queen Charge would start from the top side, as it is the obvious entry, since the attacker can clear the Queen and CC troops, which is more than enough for a Queen Charge Lava Loon hit. But the red bombs and black mines are set up along the pathing for the balloons, making their advance extremely difficult. In the replays, you'll notice how quickly the Lava Loon portion suffers because of these traps, along with the high DPS and splash defenses like the Wizard Towers. Even if an attacker tries a different entry with their Queen Charge, this base has more surprises in store. While you may think the top hero compartment lacks giant bombs, the 2 bomb towers and additional red bombs are placed in the hero compartment to hit hard with splash damage, while spring traps and skeleton traps target any remaining ground troops. And finally, there's a single target inferno at the bottom that's a threat for any spam entry coming in from the bottom side, where the eagle is closer. So with 3 single infernos in the base, the attackers will face a tough time with any popular spam attacks, whether it be air spam or ground smashes, or even the Queen Charge armies. Now, it's time to see the base in action. In this first replay, we see a dragon spam. The Queen sets up the funnel from the bottom side, with an Electro Dragon clearing the left. The main wave of dragons is sent straight through the middle, alongside the blimp heading for the town hall, covered by the warden's ability. Notice the power of the single-target Inferno at the entry. It already took out the queen and is now turning on the dragons. The CC troops clear the town hall, but the Gigabomb's damage hits the dragons hard, taking down several instantly. As they push deeper, the dragons face intense fire from all sides in the core, almost wiping them out entirely, with multiple defenses left standing strong. Next up is the Queen Charge Hybrid. Just as expected, the Queen Charge enters from the top side, while the Siege Barrack sets a funnel at the bottom left. But even from the start, the Queen is forced to use her ability due to heavy damage. And just when things seem manageable, she encounters the CC troops. The headhunters and surrounding defenses overwhelm her, and even her rage-boosted healers can't keep her alive. Now the hybrid troops head into the core with a heal spell to sustain them. But the base's wide layout splits the troops into smaller groups, making it easy for the defenses to pick them off. Despite some last attempts for additional percentage on the right side, this hybrid attack shockingly ends with a low percentage for a TH12 base. For the third replay, we're looking at a lava loon. The blimp is deployed near the town hall, but disaster strikes. The super wizards die due to the mortar shards, leaving the attacker with almost zero value from the blimp. To handle the defensive queen, the attacker sends heroes from the top side, but the king's massive hit points melt away in seconds under pressure. The queen doesn't make much progress either. The lay-low phase begins, aiming for the town hall, but the sweepers do their job, keeping the loons at a distance. No matter how hard the attacker tries, the loons stay away from the town hall. Eventually, a final group makes it to the town hall, securing the second star while the minions grab a few extra percentage points. But it's still a clear defense. Now for the fourth replay, it's a Queen Charge hog attack. The Queen Charge begins from the bottom side, but quickly faces the wrath of the single Inferno, forcing the attacker to burn multiple spells. Once the Eagle artillery is down, the hogs are sent directly into the core, with a blimp for the town hall. However, the early giant bombs drain most of the hogs' hit points, and a split-second delay would have wiped them out completely. Even so, the hogs are hit by the intense DPS in the core and the CC troops. The Queen Walk is the last unit standing, but falls as she approaches the enemy heroes at the top. Finally, we have a Super Dragon attack. The entry strategy is similar to the earlier dragon hit, but watch how even the high HP Super Dragons struggle to push through the heavy fire. Alright, thanks for tuning in. That wraps up our breakdown of the defense replays. The base link is in the description if you need. And if you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Clash of Clans insights and bases. Until next time, keep clashing.